Test, test. Is this thing working? So I'm almost out of Drake's blood. I think it was at like maybe 700 or 800 of these, and I've just whittled it down, I think all the way to 50 or so, and now I'm almost out. I think I might hang out over here for a little bit. These guys have like pretty bad HP to EXP ratio, but their drops are alright. I think they drop bottomware decks, which is still pretty expensive. My original plan was actually to play Artail and level up before the Morntail run we have tonight, but I don't play Chronostory. The server's like actually popping off pretty hard. I don't know if you guys saw, like there's over 70, almost 80,000 accounts on here now, which is really crazy. I've only been playing for, I don't know, 4 weeks now, and when I first started it was only at like 11 or 12k, and now it's already almost 80k. Like, I don't know how far Chrono's gonna go, like if it'll reach the popularity that Artail had, but I guess we'll see. Like, it's gaining a lot of momentum really, really fast. I wish Bote had a buddy at least to help him develop. Right? I feel like putting everything on one dude is a lot. I mean, he's doing it, right? But it's just like, I don't want the one dude to be like, alright, I'm done with this, I give up, and then that's it, you know? It does seem like right now, though, Bote has a lot of motivation, right? Like, Vap was saying that Bote is on developing the game like 6 to 8 hours a day. Like, the dude's a machine. I'm I'm just worried about like burnout, right? And if he gets burnt out, then that's the end. You know, the game goes into like maintenance mode or gets taken over by bots or something, that would suck. Oh, this isn't bad. 8 stat? That's pretty good. I think 10 is the max. So this is actually pretty decent. I don't know if anyone's gonna buy it, but maybe we can just give it away to some pirate that I see. This right here, oh my god. This thing was a 22 stat, clean overall, and I only +4'd it. I couldn't believe it. Like, this thing would have been so sick to have. To just rock this thing, because it looks so good, but it just did not pan out well. I really wish like these guys had a little bit better of a drop table, considering like how poor the experience is here. You know, like their ratio is really bad and the map's not great either. Like maybe we could throw 60% shoe jump on here or something, or like some of the other more expensive rare scrolls. Just something to make it less bad. Or maybe like shoe mobility. I think right now that's one of the issues with the game, is the availability of certain scrolls, right? Like the shoot jump scrolls, 60% are really rare. The 10% are actually pretty rare. I'm pretty sure like most of the supply comes from bots. Is that Skelly Dog map is actually like really popular to bot, and so like I think most of the supply is coming from them. But 60% shoot jump is pretty much just, I think, field bosses, and that's it, right? And their drop rate is okay, but you just don't kill enough of them for it to really make a dent in the demand. This map sucks. I'm gonna leave. I don't actually remember if this was in regular Maple. I've never been here before, but I definitely wouldn't have trained here. This map's just really bad. Alright, let's go back to Ice Drakes. Ice Drakes is way better. Plus I need that 60% earring dex. Dude, I got hit level 100 and got a blood deck. What is this? Helm defense. And I am so close to hitting 4K with Savage Blow. I think the highest I've seen so far is like almost 3,900. If I can just get maybe 4 or 5 more levels, I'll probably be able to hit 4K, which would be awesome. I couldn't even hit 4K on my old Bandit, my old Shadower that was level like almost 140. Couldn't even hit 4K with Savage Blow. Look at that damage, damn. I think in second job, Chronostory's second job, Savage Blow is actually the highest single target DPS in Chronostory. Like my average Savage Blow is around like 16k, and I don't think any other class is hitting, 16k minimum on every single attack. You know what I mean? I think on the high end, I'm probably like 23k, like 22, 23k, and on the low end is about 16. And I don't think anyone is pumping out like that much damage that fast. It's like, what, 2 attacks per second? So this is around 40k DPS just by holding down Savage Blow. Steel still does more damage if you have 4 targets. On 3 targets, actually better, or well, the same. I think they're like the same damage. 3 targets Steel and then Savage Blow. So Steel actually only outdamages Savage Blow if you're hitting 4 targets. There's like the convenience factor, obviously, because Steel has like really good range, but like if you're talking from pure number standpoint, then yeah, 3 target Steel is the same as Savage Blow. I think that was probably like the damage from Steel is actually like pretty low, and I think it's like probably an oversight from Bote, because I think he made Steel and Drain do about the same damage, but Assassins have the ability to crit, so like they actually do significantly more damage, probably like 20 to 30% more on their Drain versus Bandit Steel. I think it was probably just an oversight, having one dude developing the game, but it is what it is. We'll get our redemption in third job though. Bandit's gonna be super overpowered. Like, I can feel it. I've heard rumors that Bote loves bandits, which makes sense because we're awesome. So because he loves bandits, he's gonna make us super powerful. And that might just be me coping, but we'll see. It might, honestly, the preview for Thief might come out either today or tomorrow, because he's already finished with Hermit. So once he's finished with Chief Bandit, he'll release the preview. So maybe today, maybe probably the next 2 days, I would say, at least. Skylit? No, not off the top of my head. Like, I knew a lot of the like really powerful Shadowers from the Scania days. Like, a lot of them weren't in Scania, some of them were in Kaini. But yeah, it was. If you've ever been to the South Perry forum, it was like a really popular forum back in the day. It was like South Perry and Sleepywood forums were like the 2 big ones, right? I think there was like one more, but if you go to the South Perry forum and you look up the Thief flaunting thread, I posted a lot in there. And then if you go to the Pirate flaunting thread, I actually am the one who started that thread. Like, I'm the very first post in there. for the pirate flaunting thread, because I was one of the first high-level pirates in GMS. I was actually, for pirates in general, I was actually either the first or second buccaneer in GMS ever, like of all time, right? It was like either number 1 or number 2. I can't remember if like another dude beat me to 4th job, but I was either the first or second buccaneer ever in GMS when pirates first came out. I'm one of the OGs. Oh, nice. No, South Parry's still there. I don't know if people, I don't think people post on it anymore, but the website still exists. Oh, nice. Yeah, Bandit's pretty cool. The AoE is kind of weak. It's probably the weakest in Chronostory, but Bandit actually does the highest single target DPS in Chrono, which it's kind of pointless because we don't really care about single target DPS right now. There's no bosses other than field bosses, right? So single target DPS is kind of just like a flex point. It's not really useful, right? It's kind of like having a Rolex, right? You're just flexing, but like, does it really matter? Right? No, not really, right? It's kind of like that, right? People are like, oh, that's cool, you do high single target. I level faster than you, so who cares? Right? But it'll matter eventually, like when Papalatus comes out. But I don't know if that'll remain true going into 3rd job, right? Because 3rd job, anything can change, right? Like these previews are still happening. And they're not final either, right? Bote can change the numbers whenever he wants, right? I will be actually surprised if the previews remain intact when 3rd job officially comes out, right? I'm pretty sure that he's going to do some number tweaking beforehand, right? I would be really surprised if 3rd job as is, like from the previews, remains untouched, you know? Like he's probably going to go back and look everything over and change some things after he's finished with all the classes. We don't know the date yet, so he's still working on it, right? He's, on average, I think he's finishing about a class a week, but we don't know the official, he doesn't even know the official release date, because he's gonna release it whenever he's done, and nobody knows when that is, right? The other class that I play is, I have an Outlaw that's level 81 right now, and in Artail, for the guys that play Artail, like Outlaw in 3rd job, they do like burn training, so they go to high level mobs, they use flamethrower, and then they burn like the percentage HP. It's kind of like poison training for fire mages, right? And I'm not a huge fan of that, right? I'm kind of hoping that that's not what, like not how we train, right? Because I don't really like burn training. I prefer the direct damage that I expected Outlaw to do, you know? Right? They're supposed to be high single target DPS, right? And not slow burn DPS, right? It just doesn't fit the theme of the class, right? Like my wish list for Outlaw is that he buffs Octopus to be like a 1.5-minute duration and maybe like a 10-second cooldown. And then the Octopus, so you can have, that would be like having 9 of them down, which would be insane. Like after you're finished, you know, with the setup, right? So 90 seconds, so you have up to 9. And then the octopi, pierce. That's what I want, right? Pierce like maybe up to 3 targets or something, right? So you just have like a full platform filled with your little pets, and then they're just piercing all of the mobs like as they spawn. Oh my god, that would be insane. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't had a problem with it, right? It feels fine to me. It looks fine to me. I'm playing on a 27-inch screen, so like my game is, you know, pretty stretched out, but it still looks really good. If so, Bandit and MapleStory Classic, if nothing changes, will be extremely overpowered. Right, I talked about this yesterday, but let me rebuff. I talked about this yesterday, but like, so they're giving Bandit Steel that gives you 35 attack whenever you steal, which is crazy, right? So that's 35 attack, and then if you party with a fighter, they also give a 35 attack buff to the party, right? So you could have 35 attack from steel, 35 attack from a fighter, and then like 10 attack from Drake's Blood, right? So like these guys, right? So that would be 80 attack from buffs alone, right? That is a weapon worth of damage. Oops. That is a weapon's worth of damage from only buffs, right? Like, if nothing changes, Bandit will be so busted. Like, I do not know who is responsible for class balance, but I don't think they know what they're doing. Like, I can understand, you know, if they're playing with ideas, right? And, you know, it's just beta or whatever, but, like, to even suggest that, right? That's like Bote making third job, right? And then he's like, Meso Explosion does 1 billion damage. It's like, you don't need to test that to know that it's broken, right? Like, anyone can look at that and be like, yo, that's not balanced at all, right? You don't need to test it, right? But somehow somebody thought that that was a good idea. Somebody wrote that down. Somebody put it on a whiteboard. They probably sat in a conference room and talked about it, right? And then they programmed it into the game, right? It got that far, and nobody has been like, hey, you know, this is kind of busted. Maybe we shouldn't do this, right? It got that far, right? So I don't know. Whoever's in charge of balancing, it doesn't seem like they know what they're doing, right? Maybe if it was like 10 attack, right? But, okay, cool, whatever. 35 with 35 attack rage, like, bro, what's going on? What's going on, guys? Like, this shouldn't have even made it past like the blueprint stage of like the thought in your head. Like, it should have been a thought in your head, and then your brain should have been like, hey, that's a bad idea, and then it should have stopped there. Right? That's it. All right, no more. Right? But it got all the way to the point where somebody programmed it into the game. I was like, how did that even happen? I don't know. I don't know, like, if it gets balanced via, you know, scrolling, like, I don't know. I don't know how you balance a weapon's worth of damage from just buffs. You know, that's a lot. Like, even if they got rid of shield attack scrolls, like, it doesn't matter, right? Like, it's still, that's a lot, especially with how much they nerfed Assassin. Like, they nerfed Assassin so much. Look, like, I get it. Assassin is, you know, notorious for being the strongest, right? Like, they're notorious, right? Everyone wants an assassin. They're always super strong. There's always some super funded, like, sweaty dude who has like the best everything, and he just like demolishes, and then everyone sees it and they're like, oh my god, right? I get it, right? But like, come on, like, they got gutted. They got their range nerfed. They got Lucky 7 nerfed. Like, dude, chill out. I think somebody is, like, has a vendetta against Assassin over it. NA Nexon. I mean, like, none of these are final though. You know, like it'll probably change, but like like I said, the fact that this made it past the conference room, right, past the whiteboard that people drew on, right, it's just, come on, guys, we can do better than this. Like, you guys have like a multi-billion-dollar company. Like, you should be better than this. Like, I'm still gonna play it, right? But like the initial, you know, look is like, doesn't really give me the, you know, we know what we're doing vibe. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I saw that they were putting, crit on items, and maybe Assassin is balanced around that, but like, Bandit's still getting a 35 attack buff on Steel, and Assassin's getting nothing. So, and Bandit also crits, so I don't know. Oh, right now I'm just farming Drake's Blood. So I kind of ran low on Drake's Blood for training. Like I haven't restocked on Drake's Blood since like level 80, right? And I had like, I think like 700 or 800 of them, and then just over the course of, you know, 20 or 30 levels, I've just run low. So I'm just trying to restock a little bit, but I think I actually have a decent amount now. I'm at 230, so I'll probably do like maybe like one more spin around the map, and then I need to go do Toro shields for a little bit because I still need shield magic attack scrolls. Right, they drop a 100% shield magic attack, and my priest palette has been 5 out of 7 for like 2 weeks now, because for some reason it just doesn't want to drop for me. I don't know why. 20 attack MS shield is really good. I think the shield attack 60s gave like 2 attack, and the MS shield had 10 slots. So yeah, 10 out of 10. Maple shield is really powerful. Alright, I think I'm gonna go to Toro shields for a little bit. Try and get those shield scrolls. Oh, it was 70%? Yeah, I don't really remember. It's been a long time. Ooh, it's Bob. Look, everyone. See this little guy? That's Bob. Let's see. Bob, are you gonna drop something for me? It's level 69. Nice. Didn't drop anything for me. Yeah, I'm gonna be so sad. Like, I hope this thing, the Sugar Rush candy, I hope that lasts until third drop comes out. Because I'm gonna be really sad if it goes away, like tomorrow or something, because I'm getting used to the speed, and I'm gonna feel like really slow when this thing goes away. But if third drop comes out, I'll have Assaulter, and I'll be able to, you know, move faster with that. These guys right here, Toro Macy's, they drop a lot of stuff that vendors for a lot, right? Like, they drop a lot of weapons. They don't necessarily like sell really easily to people, but like if you just want vendor items, man, these guys drop some like really expensive vendor items. Like, you can make quite a bit in only like a few minutes here. Is this Rickware any good? Nope. Trash. I can almost one-shot Toro Spears. Damn. Look at that. Just a little bit more. I don't know how much health these guys have, but it's probably what, like 25k or something. Oh, I just one-shot that guy. See that? Damn, that's pretty sick. Let's see if I can do it again. Nope. 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 Oh my god, I'm like right there. Oh, there goes 2 in a row. See that? Boom. Bandit, super good. See that? These guys have like 20 something K HP. Get one shot by Savage Blow, dude. No, the server size isn't 25 to 100 players max. Like the channel sizes are smaller, right? So if you go to try to change channels, like in this server, it's 30 max per channel. In our tail, it's 60. Bote does this specifically to reduce lag, right? Because if you have too many people on one channel, then the server starts to lag. Like he's purposefully lowered it to lower the lag of the game. He's like very what's the word I'm looking for? Like adamant about making sure that the game isn't laggy. Like whenever the game starts to lag, like he'll figure out a way to optimize, and he'll just keep optimizing until he can raise the channel size. Right? He's like doing it slowly. It's like before the channel size was like 15, and he kept it that way until he figured out a way to make it not laggy, and then he raised it to 20, and then 25, and then 30. Like, and he's just doing it slowly as he makes the game smoother, right? So for example, like you see the items dropping, how they just kind of disappear. It's because they're combining into one. So like when I loot this little horn thing, I'm gonna get like a bunch at the same time, right? See, like I got 9, right? And that's like one of the optimizations that Bote did, is to try and reduce the number of like entities on the screen, is by making them combine like that. And that's just like one of the optimizations that he's done for the game. And he, like I said, he doesn't increase the channel size until he figures out a way to make it not lag. And then when he does increase, like he's willing to go back down, like if it still lags, which is pretty cool. Like he realizes that like the game running smoothly like is super important, right? If people play the game and it feels like crap, like they'll leave immediately. Oh yeah, dude. But like Bote is like, he's the GOAT, right? Like he's in Discord every day. Like he interacts with people all the time, right? When's the last time, any RTL players, when's the last time you ever saw a developer in Discord? Never. They don't exist in Discord, man. Like they don't, like it just feels so different to have the developer of the game just hanging out all the time. Like he goes to free market and just hangs out with people, right? All the time. I have a video of him actually just like helping somebody in the free market in front of everyone, right? And he's just like hanging out. He does it all the time, right? Hangs out in the free market. And it's like back in the day, you'd see a GM and be like, "Oh my God, it's a GM! This is crazy." But then you see Butte, you're like, "Oh hey Butte, what's up? Like, good to see you. What are you up to today?" You know, it's different, right? And it's actually kind of nice. Like I've personally already seen Bote like 4 or 5 times, right? Just like hanging out in the free market. It's like, oh, there's Bote again. No, every channel has their own free market. This would be so good if it wasn't a strength hat. Strength bandits don't really exist in Chrono because we don't have dragon can jars yet. Maybe at some point we'll get them, but currently they don't exist in Chrono. If they did, I'd be a strength bandit right now with a dragon can jar. Back in the day, I did play a strength bandit. I had 17 attack dragon can jar clean, and I had 120 attack gold double knife. Yeah, I played pre-Big Bang. If you go on my channel, you can actually see some of the old videos I made. I had 4 4th job characters pre-Big Bang. So I had 17 X priest or bishop. I had a 14x buccaneer. I had a 14x shadower and a 12x corsair. I was one of those like Scania, high-level Scania dudes back in the day. And you guys remember FM King, the guild, the free market guild back in Scania? For those of you who do, right, FM King, I was actually in that guild. I have the leader of FM King, Monk. His name was Monk. I actually have him on Facebook. And he's still, it's funny because he still acts like he's in FM King, right? Like he posts on Facebook like all the time that he's like selling, he's like a Pokemon card scalper now, right? Like and not just Pokemon cards, like anything he can get his hands on, he's like trying to sell it to people. So it's like, he's still the same. Like he was a merchant back in original Maple. Like his only goal was to make as much money as possible. Like he didn't spend it, he just wanted to have it. He wanted to see the number go up, and that's it. Alright, he didn't care about spending it. Right, he just liked seeing his his inventory number going up. Right? And in real life, he's exactly the same. He's the same dude, IRL. It's just pretty funny. There, Barrow. Yeah, but you could have more than one character, right? You just had multiple characters with max cap. Now there are custom items in Maplestory World. Like if you look, actually, something that's really cool is that Bote did like super beginner, right? So if you hit level 70 as a beginner, there's like a quest line, and you get a legendary mop that has like 690 attack on it and 69 accuracy. Like it's insane. 690 attack. The highest range, like attack range in Chronostory is from beginners who have that mop. Right? Like I think what the highest level beginner right now has like 10k range with that mop scrolled. Yeah, they actually posted on Discord. Like if you look through Discord, you can actually find the screenshot, like of their range. And they also post videos on there too. They'll like, record themselves fighting stuff, and they can hit like 10k auto attacks, like 10-15k. It's crazy. But yeah, you can definitely have custom items in Maplestory Worlds, and I think that legendary mop is like one of the coolest ones. This candy right here, this Sugar Rush candy, is a custom item, right? From the pseudo Halloween event thing that Bote made. Guys, you keep giving me shields. I need a 100% shield magic attack scroll. I need 2 of them. Guys, come on. No, not this 10%. Oh, it's the 10% glove attack. I need that, actually. You can give me more of those. I lied. You could definitely give me more of those. Yeah, like the legendary mop is crazy, and it's such a cool item, and it's like it's not busted, right? I mean it is, but it's not, right? It's a beginner, right? They can only do but so much without any skills, right? It's just cool. It's a cool novelty item, right? It shows that beginner is actually like a thing you can do, right? Yeah, right now that's probably like one of the weakest areas of Chronostory is buying and selling, right? There's no way to do it easily, right? It's literally all Discord and then just finding people and trading with them, right? There's no easy way to trade stuff right now. But after third job, Bote's next, I guess, venture, like the next thing he's working on is Ludi and cross-channel trading to make it easier to buy and sell stuff. So in the morning, there's a lot of Asian players, right? And the channels get absolutely filled, right? You cannot move, right? Whatever channel you get put in when you log into the game, like that's where you're at. Like the channels are so full, right, that you just can't move, and then it makes it really difficult to trade. So he's trying to get cross-channel trading implemented so that we can actually buy and sell stuff a lot easier. Like as far as like an auction house goes, or like the little free market merchant dude where you can like AFK, I don't know if he wants to do that, right? I haven't seen anything. Like I haven't seen him talk about it at all, right? Maybe he'll do it. Like who knows? I like the auction house, like they have in Artale. It's super nice, right? Really convenient. So we'll see. I will say that like the way things currently are, because it's so difficult to buy and sell things, it actually makes it harder for like botters and like RMT, because they cannot easily make money from items. Like they have to put in the legwork to sell every single thing they have, right? And it's a lot harder to do that, you know. But unfortunately, that means it's also harder for everyone else, right? It's not just like the RMT, right? It's everyone. Oh man, this guy is definitely not a botter. KFCCCCCCCCC. I'm just kidding. I mean, it might not be. I don't know. Let's see. Does he have a bunch of defense gear? Let's see. Let's look. What does he got? 94 fighter. 15 dex pants. Those are actually pretty good. 21 stat top. 11 strength. That's pretty good. 6 dex earrings. 21 stat. 9 attack. It's not bad. Oh, he left. It'd be really funny if someone's just like, that was my character. I came to say hi. You're calling me a botter. It's hard. Like buying and selling like that. Like I said, it's like one of the weakest things in Chronostory right now is trying to merchant. Right? It takes a while. Actually, instead of training right now, I should probably be setting up my shop. Right? I usually make a new one every week. Like I'll make a new post on Discord once a week and kind of like update everything that I have for sale. And I should have done that before I started training, but I didn't. But oh well, that'll be alright. Maybe I'll do it later. Like I'll probably stream for maybe like another hour and a half, 2 hours. Go get dinner, because then I have Horntail tonight in Artale, so I will be streaming that. So if you guys want to see a Horntail run in Artale, right, I will be streaming that tonight. Oh, was it? I didn't really like know too much about JMS. I did watch like a lot of the training videos and stuff of like old Showa and everything, but like as far as like their systems and stuff go, I don't really know too much about how their stuff worked out. But I know that there was like a bunch of areas that they got that I never got to experience, like Neo Tokyo. I've always wanted to like check that place out, but I quit before that place ever came to NA. Like I quit before Big Bang. I think it was like around the time that Pink Bean came out, before Pink Bean and before Big Bang is like when I stopped playing Maple. Oh really? I didn't know that. Dark Souls or JMS? I quit. I actually, the reason I quit like back in the day was class balance. Alright, like that is the thing that will set me over the edge like immediately, is like not even trying to balance classes. Like it took them like how long before Big Bang, like before they finally buffed or nerfed anything, right? Is like they let people be broken for literally years. And it's not like they didn't have the resources, they did. Like Nexon is like one of the biggest gaming companies in the world, right? And they couldn't put like 5 minutes into, buffing and nerfing classes, right? Like I played Shadower and I played Buccaneer, like two of the weakest classes in MapleStory, and it just like was so annoying that Nexon couldn't take 5 minutes to change some numbers a little bit. You know what I mean? And then I go over to WoW, because I quit Maple for WoW, right? And Blizzard like buffs and nerfs classes every week, right? Especially at the beginning of a patch, like they're buffing and nerfing classes literally every week, sometimes multiple times a week. If like somebody does something that's like busted, they will hotfix it immediately, right? And it's like, Nexon, why can't you do that? Like, you're not any smaller, you're also a multi-billion-dollar company. Why can't you do class balancing like Blizzard does? And I was just done. I was like, screw this. Right? Nexon just doesn't care. So I was like, if you don't care, I don't care either. See you later. Alright, so I quit. Yeah, I'm not a gambler, right? So actually like scrolling and gachapon and stuff like that, I actually don't enjoy any of that stuff. I'm more of like, I like the gameplay, right? It's like it's one of those like easy to learn, difficult to master type things, right? And so like I just enjoyed the gameplay, I enjoyed the community, and that was like the main reason that I stayed. But like all of the RNG stuff, I'm actually like not a fan of. I'm just not a person that likes gambling, right? Which I guess is a good thing, because it seems like that's very popular these days, right? Like with all like the sports betting, you can bet on like anything now. Like there's bets right now for like the outcomes of like the League of Legends Worlds tournament. Like you could bet on like anything. Like how many times will Faker scratch his nose? Like it's ridiculous now. Alright, I'm so glad I don't have like a gambling personality, because the people that do, man, I don't know. It's like being an alcoholic, like inside of a liquor store, We almost died there. HP watching was really stupid too, right? It's like, how about balancing your game to make it so people don't have to do that, right? Just game balance. Like it just seemed like Nexon didn't care, which was weird considering how much money the game brought in. Like you'd think that they would give it more attention, but like they just didn't. And I didn't understand, and I still don't to this day. I was like, dude, this is your cash cow. You should probably take care of it, right? But nah, they just felt like it wasn't necessary, I guess. I should probably ask, does anyone need this? If anyone needs a 2-in Esther shield, it's yours. First person to come find me. I am in channel 807. First person. Gets a 2 in Esther Shield. Yeah, I mean, hopefully it's not a thing, right? Hopefully they just make the damage and the HP make sense, right? I will say, there's one thing they did that I really, really like, and that's nerfing Hyper Body to 30%, right? That I've always felt that Hyper Body was just like too necessary, right? If they just nerf it to 30%, then they can make boss damage make more sense, right? And it's not required for you to have Hyper Body to do anything, you know? Like, you couldn't even train. Like, some of these ranged DPS couldn't even train at like Skelly's, right? Skelly's magic attack hits for like 3,300 or something. Like, people couldn't even train at Skelly's without Hyper Body or Nudies, right? Like, level 130 Night Lords, right, would die without Hyper Body. Like, it's insane. Yeah, give me 1 sec. Let me just kill this group real quick. There you go. What? You're on free market? What? You lied to me. Does anyone see this dude in free market? He says, and I quote, "Yo, can I scoop that Esther shield for my ice light? I'm in free market." End quote. Oh, I love Mesoguard. Like, the current iteration of Mesoguard, I think Mesoguard is great. Eight 807. Right there, 807. Look at this. This dude's trolling me. Am I a joke to you? Don't answer that. Don't actually answer that. Where's Omni at? Someone go get Omni. I told Omni that I would tell sea stories from my Navy days, but he's not here. Yo, guys, what I need everyone to do is to message Bote and tell him that Bandit should be overpowered. That's what I need. For once in Bandit's life, we should be super good, rather than like trash tier. Yeah, I lost a bunch of my shit to Photobucket too. That's where everyone uploaded their stuff back in the day, and I lost so much stuff. Like, I also don't really remember my email, because like it was like an email from when I was like a kid, you know. So I don't really remember what it was. So like I don't even think I'd be able to get them anyways. Dude, I can't wait. Like 2 weeks from now, I'll be pressing Band of Thieves, and I can't wait. I'm gonna Band of Thieves these guys. It's gonna be ridiculous. Like without like stronger mobs, like it's gonna be like We're gonna just destroy Elnath. And we're gonna be committing genocide on a scale that is just like unheard of. Like people with like this third job damage, and then without stronger mobs, it's gonna be unbelievable. What? He's still not here. Where is he? He said he was in the free market. He's still not here. See this, guys? Look, I wasn't trolling. Free market. Me and my rage mule. That's it. Us two. Back to back. Like, taking on the world together. It's just us. Just us. Hanging out. See this? In Artail, this is a hyper body mule in Artail, and his name is Girth Demon. Oh god, I have like the movement bug. I can't move. Like when you log into a map. Oh, there it goes. Alright, hello. Alright, here you go. That'll be... There you go. That'll be 100 mil. Oh, you looted it. Now you have to give me 100 mil. That's how that works. Once you touch it, you have to pay for it. 100 mil. Those are the rules. I don't make them, right? I just follow them. Shoe jump 60s are 15 mil. Oh my gosh. Like, they need to add shoe jump to something, right? So that we're not, you know, farming mush bomb for shoe jump 60s. You know, and there's only like 10 of them on the entire server. There's a couple other scrolls that are like kind of rare, like dagger attack 10%. I think are kind of rare. I think gun 10%. I don't think we've ever seen gun 10%. No, the EXP rate is 2x. I think this is like the perfect server for like filling the gap between like now and classic, because everything in this game is like free. Like, so Chronostory is way different than Artail because of the mindset behind it, right? So the mindset of Chronostory is like, we're gonna give you everything. We're gonna increase the EXP rates. We're gonna increase the drop rates. We're going to give you all the scrolls you could ever want. We're going to give you the most powerful equipment you could ever imagine, right? If you ever wanted to play a broken character, here's your chance, right? Like, go nuts, be crazy, right? Like, make the most broken thing you possibly can, right? And just go nuts, right? And that's like a fun thing to do before you go into like the serious mode of, you know, classic Maple, when things are hopefully going to be balanced. Probably 1x EXP, probably like normal gear without, you know, crazy like 30% or something, right? So it's like, this is like the perfect thing to fill that void before classic comes out, because it's just for fun, right? You could treat it like that. You know, you log on. Holy crap, I do so much damage, right? Oh my god, I just found 5 glove attack 60% by training for an hour, right? You scroll your own glove, you know, it's a perfect thing to have before you try to do, I guess, quote unquote, serious Maple, if that even exists, you know. Yeah, Artail is definitely more serious than Chrono is. Chrono is just the Wild West, man. Like, go crazy. Alright, do whatever you want. Alright, it's Vegas over here, baby. It's a slot machine. You have Gashapon, right? Just go make money and play Gashapon. That's it. That's how you play Chronostory, is you farm mobs, you make a bunch of money, and then you give it to Cody in exchange for Gashapon tickets. And then that's Chronostory. And then some people get lucky, and then people like me get nothing. And then we just do this. F4. Cry all the time. Oh, okay. I mean, they have 70% scrolls in Artale, right? Does exist. Those are technically Dark Scrolls. One of my biggest problems with Artale is that, like, it seems like they don't try hard enough to get rid of bots, right? Like, Bote and Vaft ban more people in like 3 days than Artale does in a month, right? If you ever go to Artale, like, you can see who is in the same channel as you, and like a third of every single channel is an Ice Lightning Mage that has like gibberish for a name that's like level 60 and farming an obscure map that nobody goes to, right? That's like a third of the population of Artale is just Ice Lightning bots, right? And it's just like, come on, man. Like, hire me. I will ban 200 people an hour, right? Get me in there, Chief. Like, put me in the ring. I will ban so many people so fast, right? It'll make their head spin. Like it's, come on, man. It's just, it's like one of those things that shouldn't take a lot of effort and would have a huge payoff, you know? Like risk versus reward, or effort versus reward type thing. Put me in, coach. Like, I got this. I will ban everyone. Alright, all those bots, gone. Like, I will clean house in like a week. But, like, literally, you only need like one person. Like, one person, right? To go through all the channels like once an hour, right? And just start just throwing people off the side of the cliff. You know what I mean? That's all they need. One person, right? But they can't even do that. And I know they make money, dude. Especially, like, recently they had, like, the Gashapon patch, right? I know they have money. It is not a matter of resources, right? They have the resources. It's a matter of care, right? Their level of care isn't high enough. Oh yeah, for sure. Being able to see items and stats and stuff, yeah, that's definitely a big plus. Right here in Chrono, like, you can actually like look at people and see what their gear is, whereas in Artale you can't see what gear they're actually wearing. Yeah, it is, like, but it doesn't have to be. That doesn't have to be the case, right? You can ban botters. It's not that hard, right? It's really not. Right? They just don't want to put in the effort, right? Because look at Vaft and Butte. They're a two-man team, and they're doing better than a multi-billion-dollar company. Like, how is that a thing, right? Two people are doing it better than a multi-billion-dollar corporation, right? Like I said, it's a matter of care. It is, right? Straight up. You can compare Chronostory to Artale, and you could see it immediately, right? Like I said, Vaft and Butte ban more people in a couple days than Artale does in a month, right? And both the ban lists are public, right? Bote and Vaft, they post the ban list. They post who gets banned, and so does Artale, right? You could just look at the numbers, and you're like, bro, Artale, that's not enough. There's more people botting in Artale right now than your ban list, right? So it's literally a matter of care, right? And they just don't care enough, right? They have the money too, right? They're actually monetized. Like, Bote and Vaft, they don't make any money, but somehow they still do it better than than the Artel devs? Like, come on. It's possible. You just have to care enough. I mean, I guess comparing people to Bote and Vaft is sort of unfair because like they are like the best, but still, right? It's a two-man team versus like monetized out the ass, you know, groups. So there's not really an excuse. There just isn't. And I hope like the guys that develop Classic World, right? They're better than the original, group. Because it seems like they didn't care about class balance. They didn't care about botters, right? They didn't care about hackers. But I hope they have like a similar level of care that Bote and Vaft put into their game. I also wish like Bote had help, right? Him being like a one-man army developing the game is like that's a lot, and the game's like becoming so popular so fast, right? That he's having trouble keeping up with the number of people, right? The servers are getting out of hand faster than he can deal with it, unfortunately. And it's like every time that he has to spend resources trying to optimize stuff or take care of exploits, that's resources that he's not putting into making third job, right? It's like that's time. But we're almost there. We're almost there, dude. I cannot wait for this Thief preview. It's funny, the two classes I play are Thief and Pirate, and they're like the last two on the list. Ooh, another glove attack? Bro, do I have gloves? Bro, if I have some gloves, I'm gonna scroll. Let me see, what do I got? Oh, dude, I got this Larceny. Let's go. Here we go. I gotta put on my wooden club. This is my laddering gear. But I got this Larceny from Gachapon, actually. Here we go. Guaranteed. No, I lied. I got another one, though. I got this one. 8 luck. This one is guaranteed. Oh, shoot! Let's go! This is going to be an 11 attack. Actually, this is going to be an 8 luck, 3 attack, 0 slot glove after, because I can't pass 60% to save my life. Should we go get glove attacks? Should I go farm glove attacks? Yo, buying 60% glove attack scrolls, I need 4. Anyone selling? I'm buying. I gotta scroll this. Let me rebuff real quick. Still trying to get those shield magic attack scrolls, man. They do not want to drop. I think they know. Like, they know that I want it. And so, like, you have to act like you don't care, right? That's how you get stuff to drop, and that's how you get stuff out of Gachapon. You have to act like you don't care. As soon as you start caring, like, the world, the universe knows. They can smell it. Like, oh, this guy wants it? Nah, it's not happening. You have to act like you don't care. Then, like, the Eye of Sauron, like, can't see it, right? Actually, too many Gashapon tickets? Let me see. I only have 4. Ugh. I blew them all the other day, and now I'm out. Oh my god, I just found a 4-inch shield. Let's go. This is the first one I've ever found. Oh, dude. Oh, I can't believe I just found that, dude. I've never found a 4-inch shield. Or a 4 luck. Alright, now we need 7 100% shield magic attacks. What do you guys think is like the most busted class currently in Chronostory? Like right now. Currently, numero uno, second job, like king. I guess number 2. Bandit's number 1, right? But number 2, right? Who's number 2? Like my guess is Fighter, right? I think Fighter is probably like the best right now. Like they do a lot of damage. I think the gear available, Spearman is actually better because they have like Bisque gear already because of like all the Gashapon stuff. Like their Bisque gear is all Gashapon, right? But because Fighter gives that rage buff, I think Fighter is like actually a little bit better. Niru thought it was really cool, but he's, I'll be honest, kind of bad. Like, I watched his stream and I watched him try to do the Hector thing that I did, and I'm like, for somebody that has so much time in MapleStory, I was like, you're kind of bad at the game. I was like, you put in a lot of time, but like, your skill level's just not there. Right? Go watch the stream and like watch him try to do the Hector tech, right? And he just can't do it. Like, I think he only successfully made it across the map like 3 times in like half an hour. I was like, how? This isn't even that hard. You press wings, you press recoil shot, and you spam blank shot. That's it. That's all you do. That's the tech, right? And he couldn't do it. And then he tried it at Toro Shields, and then once again couldn't do it. He actually ended up dying a couple times because he was so low level, right? Toro Shields actually hit pretty hard, right? He actually died a few times trying to do it at Toro Shields. I was like, well, you're high level, but you know, skill's not really there. Maybe I think like maybe modern GMS players, right? Every skill is just like a map-wide skill, so it's just you don't have to do anything. You just stand in the middle and press map skills. It's like everyone has Genesis. Yeah, second place after Bandit, because Bandit's the best. We all know this. I thought about making like a brawler. It's like brawlers are actually like pretty good, but like I made one in Artail, and I got pretty high level. Like I'm 163 right now, almost 164. And I actually really like Artail's version of Buccaneer, but I've done it for a while now, so I kind of want to try something else. I do really like Brawler. Like, the Brawler in Chronostory is actually very, very cool, right? And really powerful. Like, they are stronger than most classes, I think, right now. But, like, I want to be able to do some single target DPS, right? I know Bandit's not the best choice for that, but it kind of is. Like right now, Savage Blow is actually #1 single target DPS. But normally that's not the case. Yes, if you're gonna scroll a pink adventure cape, you should definitely do Dex, like 100%. Like there's, like, because you can transfer it between characters so easily, just do Dex. It works on everything that you're gonna use it for. Like if you have a physical DPS class, you will use Dex, right? Like, period. So like, make a Dex pink adventure cape, right? And that's the only thing you should make. Also, like, makes it easier to sell, right? Because everyone else realizes that too, right? So, like, if you're gonna make one, make it Dex. It'll be easier to sell. It'll be more universal, right? That's just the way it should be, right? Same thing with like earrings. Like I have luck earrings. Like I have these guys. I scrolled these, but I only scrolled these because I got a 10% earring luck. And I just threw it on the first earring in my inventory and it landed. And so I finished scrolling it and then it turned out to be plus 11. So like that's the only reason I'm using this right now. If I was like trying to optimize, I would have Dex earrings right now. This one was just like, oh, that's just what I scrolled and what I have, so that's what I get. Cape Dex is 10 mil. Oh my god, dude, these things are so expensive. They draw from Hector's and Elnath, and the map is okay, but nobody like really. The only reason you go there is to farm Cape Dex scrolls, right? Because there's better experience spots like everywhere. So like the only reason you go there is to farm Cape Dex, and that's it. All right, these guys aren't giving me my scroll, so I think I'm probably gonna go somewhere else. I think I'm gonna go to Dark Yeti and Peppy. Too fast, I can't control my character. Force a Golem is probably really good for level 63. There's a couple choices, right? So you can go to Force a Golem, you could go to the Skelly Soldiers in Parion. They actually drop 60% glove attack scrolls pretty often. I think I've found like probably 20 or 30 of them there. So that place is pretty good. Let's see. You could go to White Fang in Elnath. That one's not bad. I think Force of Golem is probably the best, but there's a couple choices. Ice Drakes is actually really good because you can get the Drake's Blood. Like I burn through one every 5 minutes, right? So yeah, you could definitely go there. Where are my snowshoes? Here they are. Actually, you know what I haven't tried yet? I haven't tried Banes. Maybe I give Banes a shot. I literally have not even been to the map. Maybe I give them a try and just see how it is. You know, I can't, unfortunately, I don't have a Salter, so if I get hit by their fireball, I can't, like, close the gap again. Like, I get hit by the fireball, get knocked back, I can't, you know, get back on them, right, without a Salter. But we'll see. Give it a shot. It'll be, their job is going to be soon, right? So he has finished Warrior, Mage, and Bowman. He's working on Thief right now, and he's actually finished Hermit. So he's going to be working on Bandit, and he'll probably, I assume, release the preview for Thief within the next, like, day, 1 to 3 days, probably, right? Thief will come out, and then Pirate after that, and then that's it. Their job's out, right? We'll probably do, you know, last minute testing and stuff, but alright, let's see. Oh my god, they hit fucking hard. Oh my god, they hit so hard. $3,600 experience though. Holy shit, that was a lot. Oh my god, I just got launched into the middle of nothing. Oh my god, they hurt. I need more health. I need hyper body. Yeah, chill. Fucking fireballs do so much damage. I don't know. Chaos scrolls, white scrolls, fucking, I don't know, however many different types of scrolls there are. They're all in South Perry. I don't know what they're all called. I have no idea. I haven't seen Bote say anything about them, so I don't know. Like, I mean, you can ask Bote, right? Like, he is on Discord all the time, right? You could probably just ask him, right? He'll tell you. Okay, this place kind of sucks. At least for Bandit. I heard that there's like a sniping spot you can do if you're like range class, but I'm going to Dark Hitting Peppy. Oh no, there's someone here? Fuck. In my spot. I need both these platforms. Alright, I got a CC. I need both those platforms. Maybe here. Come on, map. Load. Oh my god, now I gotta move my Rage Mule over. So what channel am I in? $809. Look at this thing. It's beautiful. 4 int. Damn. That's good. Ooh, anyone need this? 8 strength. That's pretty good. If anyone wants that, I'll give it to you. Same thing with this. If anyone needs an 8 stat level 60 pirate hat or an 8 strength shield, you can just come to my channel and I'll give it to you. If not, I'm just gonna vendor them. Either someone takes it or I give it to Cody. Is there any low-level assassins here? Every time I don't like to vendor steelies, I like to give them away to noobs. So I usually look if there's like a low-level assassin somewhere, and then I'll give them steely. get a pack now. I wouldn't wait for Chaos Scroll when you don't even know if they're gonna come out. Like, money is easy enough to make in this game. Like, even if you bought it and Chaos Scroll came out tomorrow, you bought it and scrolled it, like, just save up and get another one. Right? It'll probably take you like a few days, but it's not that bad. One of the reasons I need a Salter is to help me like navigate both of these platforms a lot quicker. Alright. This is like one of the main things I'm waiting for is to get a Salter so I can move quicker. If you guys need a Steely, alright, just let me know. I got 2 of them. I'm just gonna give away. If anyone wants some. Dude, this is like, Dark Yeti and Peppy is one of the best places to make money and gain EXP. Like, they drop so much stuff that vendors for a ton. Right, and then some of the stuff, if it rolls really high, you can still sell really well. Right, like if you get, you know, a white Seraphis that's 11 int, right, those things sell for a lot. Same thing with like any of the overalls, like the mage overalls or like the claws. They all sell for a lot, even though they drop all the time. And it's like, and this place gives like the best experience for high level right now. It's like I'm around like 650k per 10 here, which is like really good. It's like R-Tail 3rd drop experience level. It's also nice I'm not on the brink of death here like I am with the Bane, or not the Banes, oh yeah, the Banes. Those guys hurt, man. Holy shit. See if I can make an 11 attack glove. Look at that bandit clear speed, man. Bandit's dope. We don't need a lot of damage. We attack super fast. Coping. Alright, our damage fucking sucks. Dude, like fighters that are 20 levels lower than me hit harder than I do. They're already hitting like 7k with Slash Blast. It's crazy. Once we get bosses though, that's when Bandit's gonna shine again. Need those bosses to come out. Hopefully, like, I'm hoping Papalotus comes out when Looty happens, right? So we can just like jump right in, and it'd be really funny if like the fight is completely different, and then we go in and just nobody knows the fight and dies. It's actually one of the things I really appreciated about Artale was the fact that they made the bosses so different. Well, not really like so different, but like they made them more fun, right? I really like the stack mechanic in Zachem. They have this like fire buff that if you get hit by fire, you take more damage, but you deal more damage, right? And it's like up to double, right? If you get like 10 stacks of fire, you do like double damage, and you get like the same sort of buff in Horntail with lightning stacks, right? It's kind of the same concept where you, the more you have, the more damage you deal, but the more damage you take. But there's like a caveat where if you get above a certain amount of stacks, it just kills you. You just die, right? And it's like kind of a cool mechanic, right? Because if you're good, you can maintain really high stacks, and you can get really, really high DPS. It's like, I would say that's probably my favorite part of Artale, other than like the class changes they made, is the way they handle the different bosses, right? Their boss fights are actually really fun. So I do appreciate that like aspect. Yeah, I sort of wish that like they had more people per run, right? Like, so when you do Zachem, you only go in with one party, so it doesn't have like that chaos that the old Zachem had, where you had 30 people in there, and there's just numbers flying everywhere. Like your whole screen is just filled with numbers from so many people, right? You don't have that in Artale. It's a lot more controlled, right, with less people, right? Which is nice for like a gameplay perspective, but from just like a chaos perspective, you know, like it is kind of fun having, you know, 30 people DPSing the boss at the same time, right? And then there's just stuff flying everywhere. In Horntail, it's a little better, like, I guess as far as like that goes, because you go in with two parties rather than just one, like you do with Zachem and Papalotus, and actually with Pink Bean, right? Like Artale's version of Pink Bean is a 6-man group, which is really small, but it's probably better that way because you have to be so high level. I think like the minimum level to get into Pink Bean is like level 180, like that's like the low end, right? And then I think. And that's like if they're just like taking you just cuz, right? But if they like really wanted you to DPS, you'd need to be like 185, which is crazy. I've never had a character that high level with like old Maple. I have with, you know, modern Maple, right? I played for a little bit and I got like level 203, I think. But like with old Maple, dude, getting 18x is really, really hard. It's like months. You know, it's actually crazy. Like I think about it sometimes that the amount of time that it takes to level once when you're like level 180, it's like 20 to 30 hours, right? That's an entire game worth of time. Right? You can literally complete an entire game in that amount of time. But you're using it to level once to get like 5 stats. It's actually crazy if you think about it. Ooh, we got another glove that I can 10%. Here we go. Alright, I have one more 10% glove attack. And it's gonna land right here. Check us out. Boom! Oh, I lied. Dude, this isn't a lot of mesos, Foxy. Like, you want to talk about someone who's rich? Go talk to Sewer. Sewer Monkey is fucking loaded. That dude single-handedly, like, destroyed the prices of so many scrolls because he was willing to pay way more than anyone else. Like, I don't know how Sewer. I don't know what Sewer's doing. I don't know why he's like trying to level that one character so high level. Because like he's still second job, right? Like third job's gonna come out, and then he's like already maxed out every skill. Like at this rate, he's gonna be level 200 before fourth job comes out, and it's gonna be like, bro, you're not gonna be able to play your character. Right? You're gonna be fourth job, and you're not even gonna. Training's gonna be pointless. We'll see though. We'll see how high like he actually ends up going when third job comes out. I think that he'll at least hit like 180 before fourth job comes out. At least, right? Maybe 200. No, this is only 2x. Yeah, he's like Sewer has been at Dark Yeti and Peppy for so many hours. He just has like every scroll. Like it was like maybe like 3 weeks ago, like 2 or 3 weeks ago, I was like trying to get burn scrolls, so I was buying 60% shield defense, and they dropped from Yeti and Peppy, right? Or Dark Yeti and Peppy. And then Sewer's just like, here you go, and he just handed me like 40 of them. I was like, why do you have so many of these? Right? He just like he can't sell them, so he just like hand them over to me. I was like, all right, thanks, Sewer. Now I know the secret to scrolling isn't to burn, it's to scroll in front of Bote. Right? I made my earrings and my gloves being in the same map as Bote, and it all landed. So that's the secret. Is to just scroll in front of Bote, and he'll make your scrolling percent chance go up. If anybody has like a 4-attack pack or something when to scroll, like just do it in front of Bote, and then it'll all work. 100% chance. I cannot wait to have Band of Thieves and Meso Explosions map. Alright, like, it's gonna be so good. And then also, Bote increased the range of like the third job mage skills, the like Ice Strike and Explosion and Shining Ray. They hit far enough to hit the Dark Eddy and Peppy below here, like the platform below. And so you can like just you can't kill it when they separate, but you can like cause the separation from the top platform. And so like I need to get my priest up to like level 85 or so, I think, before third job comes out. Because the first like 10 levels is gonna be holy symbol, right? But after that, I'm gonna get Shining Ray, and I'm gonna train here. I think I'm gonna stand here and hit everything, like both platforms. The only thing Outlaw needs to be good is for Octopus to be good. That's it. So like, what I want, and I've talked to Clam about this. He's 9mm or 9mm, right? He's one of the like high level dudes from Unity, and like the only thing Outlaw needs to be good is for Octopus to be good. Right, so if I was gonna make it, what I would want is for Octopus to have like a 60 to 90 second duration, right, and then like a 10-second cooldown, and the ability to pierce multiple mobs, right? So like the idea would be like you could drop like 2 or 3 on like this platform in the center, and then maybe like 2 or 3 down here, and they would pierce through all of the mobs, right? And then you can like train normally, but the Octopus is just like supplementing all of your damage, right? And if the duration was like 90 seconds, then you could have 9 of them out at a time, right? So you could put like 4 on each platform, right? And you can imagine like they're all just piercing through all of the Yetis, right? Like that would be insane. So I think that's like the only thing Gunslinger needs is for Octopus to be good. If that's true, then I think like Outlaw is gonna be dope. Like, we'll see what like Bote does with single target damage. Currently, it looks like single target damage might be a little bit too low, right? If you go look at Strafe, right, because like he's only released one single target class so far, right, and that's Bowman, right, and it looks like Strafe damage is actually a little bit too weak, and that makes me worried that like Lucky 7 plus Shadow Partner, and then also Burst Fire from Outlaw might also be a little bit too low, right? So I hope that's not the case, but like we'll see. Like I said, Bowman is the only single target like job that has been released so far, and Strafe just like Strafe gets out damaged by Thunder Spear, right? So we'll see, right? I think there's gonna need to be some like last minute number changes before third job officially comes out. But currently it looks like Ice Lightning Mage will out DPS single target like Bowman, which is not gonna be good. Yeah, I don't like burn training, so I don't care about Flamethrower, right? Like, he could delete Flamethrower for all I care, right? I don't care about Flamethrower at all. I just want Octopus to be good. Like, if you just give me Piercing Octopus and Burst Fire, like, I don't even care about the rest of the skills, right? Octopus, Burst Fire, boom, done. Third job over, right? Like, Gaviota, yeah, whatever. Like, maybe he'll make Gaviota similar to like the Bowman pets, right? Where it doesn't suck, right? But we'll see, right? Flamethrower, Ice Splitter, right? Ice Splitter's kind of good, like it's useful. I don't care about Flamethrower. I don't actually want Flamethrower to be good because I don't like burn training. Well, I don't want the burn to be necessary. Right, I guess I should say that. I don't want the burn to be like that good. I just don't like burn training. I did it in Artail. I have a level 104 Outlaw in Artail. I just think burn training sucks. Like if I wanted to train with damage over time, I'd make a Fire Poison Mage. Yeah. I don't play Outlaw to do damage over time. I play Outlaw to do like massive single target damage and massive burst. Yeah, Ice Lightning looks insane. Like Thunder Spear out damage Comp Arrow for some reason, right? And Comp Arrow is the actual single target ability, right? Thunder Spear is a cleave, but somehow still out damaged Comp Arrow. Right, like I said, I think the numbers are gonna get tweaked. Like they're gonna have to. Right? If the video stays true, like there's gonna be some real balancing issues. Right. But yeah, like Thunder Spear is probably too strong. And then Comp Arrow is probably fine. Like it's hitting like 20k with no gear, right? Which is pretty good. I really liked Fire Poison Mage. Like surprisingly, Fire Poison Mage looks really good. The burst damage that comes out when you hit Poison Mist is actually really cool. And it makes it so that you don't have to wait as long for the damage over time to tick. And obviously, like as we get stronger mobs, Fire Poison will get even better. So we'll see. We'll see how it works out. And I'll probably be like getting off here in a little bit. Me and my girl gotta go get some food. She's getting hungry. I'm getting hungry too. The last time I ate was 14 hours ago, something like that. So I'm getting a little hungry. Alright, I think I'm heading off, guys. Oh, hey, Salva guy, what's up? You caught at the very end, because I'm about to head out and get some food. And then I'll probably try and level to 101 tonight before Horntail. I have Horntail in like 4 hours. Yeah, about 4 hours. So, yeah, I'll probably hit 101, get some food, hit 101. Maybe level the Buccaneer and Artail, actually. I'm almost 164. And then yeah, Horntail tonight. So if you guys want to see a Horntail run, it'll be in about 4 hours. So, all right, I will see you guys later.